What's up, everyone? This is Salmon Sauce. I'm over here in my red velvet suit and my gold do-rag. Ignore the shoes though, the shoes don't really match, but we're gonna hop right into the Pro-Am arena and I'm gonna show you guys why you are missing dunks and how to stop yourself from missing dunks. So the first thing that you need to keep in mind is all the different dunk controls, right? So for example, let's say you're dunking with the right stick. The easiest way to prevent a dunk is simply by holding the right stick up while you dunk. So you have to hold R2 or RT for every single dunk, no matter what. So you just drive in holding R2 or RT, and then you hold the right stick up in order to dunk. And it does a basic two-handed dunk. Now the problem is, if you have back scratcher dunks equipped, then that's still considered a two-handed dunk, so it might do a back scratcher if you have it equipped. So make sure you take off all of your back scratchers, because you could get a nice simple two-handed dunk like this, and it's very, very rare for those to be blocked. But simply by dunking using right stick up, this is honestly the best advice I could give you when it comes to not missing your dunks. Easiest way to make your dunks right here. It's very rare to be blocked. The other advice I'm gonna give is again gonna be with the right stick, but this time if you hold it to the left or to the right to dunk. So if you hold the right stick to the right, you will do a right-handed dunk, and if you hold it to the left, you will do a left-handed dunk. So this is really helpful if the defender is coming in from the right side or the left side. That way you could sort of protect the ball from them, making it more difficult for them to block you. You also do a flashy dunk if you hold the right stick down. I don't really have any flashy dunks equipped other than that reverse dunk that you just saw. But, I mean, avoid doing those, honestly. Avoid doing flashy dunks unless if you're wide open. But even then, if you're low on stamina, it might bounce off the rim. So honestly, just try to have as very little flashy dunks on as possible. Which I know it can be annoying because I get the temptation. Sometimes you just want to do a 360 on the fast break. But trust me, guys, don't equip them. If you really, really want to be flashy, and if you're up 30 in a game, then just oop it to yourself. That's a better option, to be honest with you. It's still... I'm not telling you guys to alley-oop it to yourself, but if you really want to be flashy and you really want to rub it in the face of the other team, do that instead. Don't put 360s on. Don't put windmills on, because then it's just going to pop up at the wrong time and you're going to get blocked really bad. Another thing for helpful advice, sometimes it is a good idea to dunk with X or square, the shot button, but usually if the player is in front of you, I feel like it's more likely that you get a posterizing dunk animation if you dunk with X or square. Because usually, like, you see that dunk I just did? It's easier to dunk on a person with these dunks. I still recommend going right stick up instead of X or square, but sometimes X or square can make sense. But if the defender is behind you or to your sides, I would stick to the right stick. But if they're in front of you, I think X is better. And again, that's X on Xbox, square on PlayStation. You should know this by now, though. The other thing that you could do is obviously the timed dunks. So basically what you do for the timed dunks, again, you drive in holding RT or R2, and you take the right stick and you push it up and then you push it down. So it's up, down, and then you hold it down and you try to time it. I'm not a big fan of these because I feel that it's difficult to time the dunk depending on which animation you get. I rarely do these, to be honest with you, which is why I'm terrible at timing it. But if you're good at timing it, this is a great option for dunking on players. I have seen people do it consistently, so I'm definitely not saying don't do it. But if you're going to do it, make sure you're good at it. Because if you're not good at it, you're just going to be missing a bunch of easy dunks, just like I did right there. So I would avoid these unless if you really have to be good at it. I personally don't trust myself with it, but if you trust yourself with it, that's fine. Like, see, I did times, 3 out of 5 of them well. but I feel like it's too risky. I avoid it. So that's how I feel about the time dunks. One more thing, because I feel like I don't really see that many people talking about this, is the baseline reverse dunks. This is honestly the only real flashy dunk I have, because I feel like these can be really helpful. So the way to do a baseline reverse dunk, it's basically very similar to the layup, if you know how to do a reverse layup, but you drive in baseline, again holding R2, R2, and you hold the right stick. If you're driving in from the right, you hold the right stick to the right. If you're driving in from the left, you hold it to the left. So, if I made that too complicated, I'm standing to the right of the basket right now, correct? So I'm going to hold RT, I'm going to drive in, and I'm going to hold the right stick to the right. And that's how he's going to do that reverse dunk. Now the reason this is good, it can be blocked easily. So it's not safe necessarily, but it's very difficult to guard because I feel like not that many people go for these. Especially because it's like you're going up towards the basket and then you're going around to the other side. So even though the ball isn't very well protected, it can be difficult to guard just because it's an unexpected move. So now coming from the left, same thing, holding RT, driving in, and now right stick to the left. That's how you do a reverse dunk. These can be very helpful, and I don't see a lot of people talking about how useful these dunks can be. But if you guys follow these tips for how to dunk better, I think you guys are going to be seeing a much better improvement in how well you're dunking. You're not going to be getting blocked as much. You're not going to be getting rejected by the rim as much. So I highly recommend you guys take this advice and use these dunks in their proper scenarios. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get to you as soon as possible. Also, I started to stream recently, so make sure to follow me on Twitch. I'm going to try to stream on YouTube as well, but that's going to take me a while because I do need some more equipment in order to stream on YouTube. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. We have Twitch for now. Follow me on Twitter because I post on Twitter whenever I'm about to stream on Twitch. So make sure to follow me on Twitter. That's very important. And of course, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell. And most importantly, make sure to have a splendid day. That's my catchphrase if you're new, by the way. If you didn't know. Have a splendid day. That's my catchphrase. I've said it in like 99% of my videos. That's my catchphrase. So, you know what? Go down in the comment section and tell someone else to have a splendid day, as a matter of fact. All of you have a splendid day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.